bright lights sitting on a set my soul on fire. Welcome to Las Vegas, the entertainment capital of the world and home to the running rebels of UNLV. Today, these two teams square off in what should be an exciting Mountain West showdown. As we'll see, the Fresno State Bulldogs taking on the winners of 3 straight, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Rebels will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Fresno State's offense will start this game off. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
He's got that speed, and you see DBs, they're probably watching him come on the field right now, and they understand it's going to be a long game. This guy can go get it, he can run, he can do a little bit of everything at the wide receiver spot.
And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. It's complete to the left.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big 3rd down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
He's got great speed. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. So UNLV's offense has the ball for the first time. 1st down for this offense. Movement here from the tight end. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. Finds the tight end, and he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. And the Rebels decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss. They're working on 2nd and 5 from the 25. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. The give to the back. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Fresno State will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Guys, the running Rebels offense ready to go back to work. He's got his man. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Now the play fake. strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
The Rebels will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Flips it out to the back. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. 2nd and short now after that completion. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Back to throw. It's Keene. Trying to get to him. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. Fresno State will have to punt. Fair catch called for, but a flag is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Nice move to keep running. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. So the PI penalty cost the defense 15 and a fresh 1st down for the O. They'll run it on the counter. Across the 25, he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Now from inside the red zone. He'll take a shot. And it's caught. Touchdown, Fresno State.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty, you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
Lining up to add another. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Michigan State pulled one out today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there in East Lansing. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Might as well stick with him. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking for a gap. It's Thomas. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll go to the ground. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. He's got it. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Rebels are marching down the field. Gets it out fast.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. Fires the pass, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. That last drive really productive, David, wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball down.
He's got another 25. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Fresno State right back to the line. To the air, it's Keene. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Gets it to the back. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes his connection. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Bulldogs trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Fresno State. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Connerly. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The UNLV offense ready to return to the field. They've stumbled a little bit out of the gate here, Jesse, finding themselves down by 2 scores.
Yeah, and their defense needs to help them out and get off the field and get them some more possessions. This offense didn't spend a lot of time on the field in the first quarter, David. I think they got to run the ball here and try to establish some rhythm.
They got to establish something, and you're right. You'll wear your...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting his progression.
The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Thomas. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. And the Rebels are on the move.
And I just love having matchups out wide that I know can win. Guys that are so fast on the perimeter that threaten with speed, and guys start bailing and getting out of there and on 3rd down, and I need that yardage. I can go to him, and he'll get the 1st down on the cover.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Fires to the big fella. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Fires to the big fella. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab well past the sticks. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with the 1st down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the 1st down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
He gets it across the 25 to the 24. Give him 5 on the carry. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Let's see if they can get out of their own way on 2nd and long from the 8. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Looking for a man. It's Keene. Feeling some heat. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the returner will be knocked down. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off play action. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, what a grab by the defense.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Finds a soft spot in the middle.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation. And now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down.
Defense is about learning the plays. 3rd down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Looking downfield, it's Keene. Quick strike complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Going up top on 1st down. They're trying to get to him. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And I love this defense continues to get home and bring pressure. Another sack, their 3rd sack of the game. They just keep applying pressure, and it's working. Do not stop.
They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Coming after him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground, and you can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And it's right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Oregon overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Ducks tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Guys, the running Rebels offense ready to go back to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little close. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. They'll run play action. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He's not afraid to go deep. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. And here comes the offense on second down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first two quarters of football there today in Vegas. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The UNLV offense ready to return to the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss.
You know, quarterbacks practice ball security as well throughout the week, and he has to do a better job of keeping two hands on the ball. He knows this defense is trying to rip it out. They're trying to get a hat on the football. He's lucky that he was able to recover his own fumble there.
And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Pocket starts to collapse. With the catch, it's James. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The give from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. To the air. It's Keene. Release to the back. Wide open man. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
This time they'll go to the running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The back goes in motion. Using his legs, it's Arsenault. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He caught it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll run it. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive.
Fresno State, 24, UNLV, 3.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's White. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. They'll go back to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wide out in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Let's see if he can find some room behind the left tackle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. They're bringing heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the officials spot it. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. He'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Looking to throw for it. Intercepted. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see him there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Guys, the running Rebels offense ready to go back to work. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He'll pull it on the read. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Here on 3rd down. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They're throwing for it on 4th down. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Offense set on 1st down. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. The give out of the gun. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Fresno State will have to punt. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. The UNLV offense ready to return to the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Try to get it on the ground. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down, using the quick game. and he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The completion short of the sticks, it's second down. He's looking to throw, getting some heat. He'll pull it down and run. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Comes out throwing on first down. Setting up the screen. He breaks a tackle. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Dumps it to the back. Makes the catch. It's Jones. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. They'll throw it on first down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. And now on second down for this offense. The aerial assault continues. Quickly to the tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The idea was to sell that play fake. Nobody was buying it.
You're right, Reese. That D-line, they looked like they had their ears pinned back, and they were coming after the quarterback. You saw dudes rush upfield. They got to that QB fast.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. From the gun, running back gets to give. Pushing ahead, a tough run, picks up 4, it's down at the 15. Solid pickup of 4 on first down, it's 2nd and 6. They feed him again. Not a lot of daylight there, let's give him 1 to the 14. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Catch in the middle, it's Connerly. Defense makes the stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Got his man on the outside. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. They'll leave it with him. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UNLV!
Get down here in the red zone, you get close to the end zone, and you get goal-to-go situations, you've got to be physical, and I love teams that can run the football. They run the football, hand it to the running back, he does the rest, puts it in the end zone.
And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Arkansas delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Fayetteville. Thing is, this was a road victory. And a win like this is going to resonate throughout the SEC. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Back to pass, it's Keene. A little release to the back. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Caught over the middle, it's James. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. He'll come out throwing on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. They'll run the screen. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. He's going to pass. Gets it out quickly. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Wants to fire on second down. Pressure coming. Trying to get to it. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they tried to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
They want that clock to run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Fresno State will have to punt it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. He wants to throw. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's his 4th interception of the game. And a sensational return, and they finally stop him inside the 15.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job of this team being ready, getting the W.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.